we've talked about Smartmatic. The company was founded in 2000, and it has participated in 3,500 elections on 5 continents around the world. A couple of days ago, we received a tip from US Netizen about the formation of a new venture, SGO, whose board of directors includes Roger Penay, Smartmatic's Chief Operating Officer, and DLA Piper Global CEO, Sir Nigel Knowles. The company also has a partner, Douglas Emhoff, who is the husband of Kamala Harris. In other words, Emhoff has some connection to Smartmatic, and he is currently in the process of transforming his law firm to take on a new role in Joe Biden's administration. We can't independently confirm this story, but the fact that Smartmatic is threatening to take legal action against Powell for defamation shows that it's not a simple story and proves that Smartmatic is in deep water. This may provide a glimpse into why the legal arena is afraid to support President Trump. It may also provide a glimpse into why President Trump's staff want the president to give in. Now, in our final story of this episode, we hear from former Wisconsin Judge James Troupis, who also testified at the hearing on December 16th. He proposed that leftist intimidation prevented lawyers and judges from accepting and hearing election cases.
I want to say that right off the bat that I'm honored to represent the president. I was honored to get the call, but I'm not naive. One of the reasons I was called is because virtually every major law firm in this country and in this city refused to represent the president, not because of the lack of merit of his claims. We've certainly demonstrated there's merit, but because of the cancel culture, because of the environment that has been created by the left that has intimidated lawyers. So they can't be here. They're not here because from the giant law firms, precisely because they were ordered by their management committees and others that you cannot take those cases. And the reason you cannot take those cases is because our clients or the Democrat Party or the incoming administration will remember that, and they will hold it against you.
He said, "We have to acknowledge that the court system has been deeply intimidated by the left, just as the lawyers have been intimidated."
As a former judge, I was so incensed by that I took the representation. That was the ultimate reason I took that representation. And I've heard a lot today about what went on afterwards.
He told the Senate Homeland Security and Governmental Affairs Committee on Wednesday. He also said, "That's a sad, sad state of affairs."
We need to have faith in our court system. We have to acknowledge that the court system has been deeply intimidated by the left, just as the lawyers have been intimidated. And that is a sad, sad state of affairs. One of the reasons people are doubting the election is because the other side here, the Biden campaign's primary defense is don't hear the evidence. Don't let them litigate. Don't have a court rule on the substance. Let's be honest, that's what's going on. And so that's why the public doesn't trust this outcome. It's not about the president. It's about what the other side is doing to intimidate and force people not to listen.
Since the Trump team started the legal battle, many lawyers on the Trump team have received death threats and had to withdraw. One of the lawyers, Linda Kern, who has since withdrawn from a Pennsylvania case, had to be placed under official protection after receiving threats of harm. Similarly, Trump campaign legal advisor Jenna Ellis said she received hundreds of threats, including anonymous phone calls since taking up election cases. The two lawyers, Lynn Wood and Powell, in the Trump coalition have also been harassed by the left and even threatened with death. Linwood also issued a never suicide statement after exposing the corruption of 2 Supreme Court justices and the scandal against Trump's re-election. Now, before I sign off, I'd like to acknowledge all the brave men and women who have stepped forward to stand up and uphold the rights of the American people. You have my support.